let us implement a functional search bar using PHP programming. And for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to be using this script, which contains a list of blog posts being fetched from the database. So if I try to search for something, I'm just going to copy something here. So if I try to search for something and click on search, you see it's not working. Let's make this search bar functional using PHP programming. So here is the script I will be using for this tutorial. And if you look at this script, it's just a simple PHP page with the database connection, and we have the HTML and CSS. So, and it's simply displaying blog posts from the database. So what we are going to do here is to implement the search bar function to make the search bar work, because currently it's not working. And to do that, the first thing we are going to do is to make some adjustments to the form. So form action, we are going to be creating a new PHP file which is going to handle the search queries. So I'm going to name mine search.php. So you should input that in your form action. So if you are giving a different name to the next PHP file we are going to be creating that is going to handle the search queries, then make sure to include the name in this form action. So the next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to give a name to the input field where the user gets to type in what they are searching for. So we are going to give it a name, and the name I'm going to give mine is search. So I think we are good to go. The next thing I'm going to do here is to copy everything on this page. So I'm going to copy everything on this page because I do not want to really waste time. My major focus in this tutorial is how to implement the search functionality to actually make the search bar work. So I'm just going to copy this, and then I'm going to create a new PHP file. Like I said, I'm going to name it search.php. So inside search.php, I'm going to paste the code I copied from the index. So, but then we are going to make a few changes because what we want to display in this page is what the user searched for, or what the user is searching for. Let's get started with making the search bar work. First, we check if the form is submitted. To do that, we use if statement. We are going to check if a user is actually searching for something. To do that, we need to check if the name, if this input field is posted, which points me to the reason I copied exactly what we have on the actual script I'm working with. So it will make it easy for me to explain everything in one page. So we are going to check if this was submitted, if a search term was actually submitted. So if it's submitted, then I'm going to give a variable search to post the search term. So next, we are going to check for available results. That's if what the user is searching for, if we have any results for that from the database. I'm going to assign another variable to this. It's not compulsory, but then I just like to do it. It's my thing. Select all from, in this case, I'm selecting all from, the database name is implement search, but the database table containing the blog post that is being displayed, if you look at the code here, that is being displayed is blog. That's the database table. So, which is also part of the reasons I just duplicated the whole code so that it will be easy for me to explain everything in one page. So I'm selecting all from blog, where title so we are checking if it's like what a user is searching for. So and what we are going to have here will be the search term. So the term is what we are going to have here. You do not have to worry. I'm going to provide the source code at the end of the video. Don't mind my long variables. You can make your own variables short. I'm just doing my thing. Remember, we are still checking for available results. So we use if statement to determine if there is an available result or not. And then we need to output a message to the user. So if our result is empty, we need to let the user know that what they are searching for is currently unavailable or something, depending on how you want to display your own message. To be able to style it, I'm going to give a paragraph. And give it a simple styling. So if there is an actual result, then we need to display the results for the user to see what they are looking for, or probably find something related to what they are searching for. Else, so we need to bring in the contents. I'm just going to copy this, cut it out rather, and to bring it in here, I will use a simple technique. So I'm going to paste it here. And check if I have any error. I think it's okay, but then we need to change this query. Note, we are checking the search result by comparing it with the titles we have for the articles in the database. So we are comparing it to check if we have some titles in the database that is similar to what the user is searching for. So sometimes you might want to do both for the title and for the entire body of the content. So, but in this case, I'm just going to do that by the title. So to proceed, I'm going to say, like, to make changes to this query in order for us to achieve what we want. I'm going to say select all from blog where, so I'm just going to copy this code. I think there will be no need to waste time. So select all from blog where title like is similar to the term. So remember, I created another variable and equated it to the search. So the search is simply that's the name. That's the name we gave the input field where the user gets to type in something they intend to search for on the system. So I think now we are good to go. So let's test. Now we are done with the code and back to the script. It should work. So if you look at the contents we have, that's the blog post we have on the screen right now. We have this post. The first post here has programming in the title, and the second to the last post also has programming in the title. So I'm just going to copy programming and search for programming, expecting to get this result and this result. So if I click on search, you can see it's working. So we have this and we have this. If I go back and search for, let me copy the entire title for this blog post and search for it. You can see I'm getting the same thing. So let me search for something. Let me search for something that does not exist from the list of posts we are searching from in the database. So let me search for Jonathan. I know Jonathan is not there. So there should be a message that what I'm looking for, it's not there. If you remember, we gave a room for that while writing the code. So you can see here it says no result found. Try another search term. If you need the source code, visit my portfolio, sunshineihtts.me. While on sunshineihtts.me, on the search bar, type functional search bar using PHP. You are going to find this article, and you can be able to download the source code from here. So you can scroll down and you will find a download button. You can download the source code from here. Thank you for holding on to the end.